Hey, and good afternoon. This is a real conversation, and this is Angela uh, speaking with you, coming to you again to speak with the women of God, the first ladies, the mothers of the church. And today, conversation, I'm discussing um, uh, the clearly defined role that the woman of God need to know. Clearly defined role, her role as a woman of God. So let's get to it. Again, some women of God don't know their role. They were married as a pastor's wife. And as a pastor's wife, being a woman of God, again, she wear many hats. But she needs also a clearly defined role. So first thing I want to say is the woman of God need encouragement from her husband, the man of God. She need encouragement from the man of God. She also needs the support from the man of God, and also she as a woman of God need to support her man, the man of God, and the ministry. But as I stated, some women of God do not know what to do or how to do things within the ministry or within the church because, again, they don't know their role, they don't know their calling and work within the ministry. So that's where confusion comes in. So again, as a woman of God, if she don't know her role, specific role, and she haven't prayed about it, or her husband and her both need to pray about it for God to show her the specific area in the ministry to help the ministry and help her man of God, which is her husband. Once again, I know within ministry especially, people are called and are chosen by God to be in a specific area or a wife because God knows what's in all of us. But again, sometimes marrying to a man of God, because there's so many roles and so many things to do, it's not clearly defined, and she need to know specifically. And her husband, as the man of God, need to help her. They both need to be praying for her and with her, and even fasting to find out from the Lord specifically what she need to be doing specifically to help the man of God, to help the ministry, so it could run smoothly. So I won't be here long today. As I said, this was laid on my heart 2 weeks ago, but I know I had to speak about a few other things prior to this. So one of the questions is, what is her assignment? What is the woman of God assignment. These are some of the areas that she can be praying and fasting and asking God to show her while she waits and as she prays. Also, what is her specific responsibility and expectation within the ministry and the church? What is her specific expectation within the ministry and the church? The man of God must sit her down and talk with her about this. It's very, very important. They must sit down and talk about this. Again, as you marry, God is the one that knows what's in you as a woman of God and chose you from out there for the man of God. Of course, some went and chose their own, but the ones that are truly chosen by God has a role, has a true purpose, and they know it. But the ones that are still struggling out there, that really don't really know their role or true responsibility, need to fast and pray again, and the man of God need to help them to get the revelation and the answer so it could be clearly defined. So it'll be clearly defined and noted what it is that she needs to be doing to help the man of God. Again, it must be clear-cut communication between both of them as husband and wife, and of course a clear-cut communication between her as the woman of God and her God. So she have to go to God himself to clarify if she's not quite sure, because again, so many hats within the ministry to be worn. Again, once there's a clear-cut communication about her assignment and responsibility to define her role, she, as a woman of God, will be able to work together efficiently with her husband within the ministry and make things easier for him and for the ministry to run smoothly. So again, the man of God need to talk to her as his wife, as his first lady, as the woman of God, and as the mother of the church about this. Again, if she doesn't know or he doesn't know, they both need to pray and talk about it and clear up unexpected situation that may come up, thinking that she knows, and just because she's a woman of God and she marry a man of God, she should automatically know and take a role that because she is now a woman of God. Again, just because she marry a man of God and she is now his wife and she carried the title First Lady and Mother of the Church, doesn't mean again, as a pastor's wife, doesn't mean she knows exactly what it is to do and to jump in and start doing. It takes time to know the role and, again, to wear many hats. Again, the role needs to be clearly defined, or else she will be overwhelmed. She will be confused and also frustrated. And confusion will creep in that will lead into possible marital problems in the home. So again, her role needs to be clearly defined, and the man of God should and must help her to clarify these roles, and she must pray and fast and ask God to clarify it, and the man of God also standing behind her and supporting her, praying with her as well. Encouraging her, fasting with her, so that role again could be clearly defined and will stop the confusion and possible war within the home from the enemy because of not knowing for sure, or the expectation is there, believing and assuming that she should know her role right away because she's now married to a pastor. She's a woman of God, a mother of the church, and the first lady. So this is the subject for today that I needed to discuss. Was very important for you ladies out there, and again, both women of God near and far. God bless you. The grace of God be on you, that He give you revelation, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and discernment to continue to be strong, to be focused, and to have your spiritual ears open to receive what the Lord has for you to give you, and your spiritual eyes as well. So God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, and have a wonderful evening. And I will see you again soon, if it's the will of God that we speak again. Have a great evening. Bye-bye for now.